Well, the old adage of the customer always being right appears to be fading, with complacency slipping into the service world as customers become more demanding. It's a situation that needs to change, according to our next guest, the head of International Customer Service Professionals, Tricia Olsen. Good morning to you, Tricia.
Good morning, Carl.
So, the customer is always right, aren't they?
Well, not necessarily, Carl. We've just completed some research for International Customer Service Week, which is celebrated all over the world this week. And we have found that 75% of businesses out there don't believe the customer is always right.
So who's right then?
Well, is it a matter of being right? And I guess that's one of the things that we really want to create an awareness throughout Australia and saying, well, is it a matter of someone being right and wrong, or is it a matter of saying, here we have a situation, so let's work together and help solve the problem or solve the issue? But I guess one of the really critical parts to this is that businesses need to understand that consumer behaviour has changed enormously. In the last 2 years, customer expectations have almost doubled. So the businesses of Australia and New Zealand must not deliver the same sort of customer service today as what they did 2 years ago, because they'll be out of date.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
you look at responsiveness in this other research that we've done, and responsiveness was polling out of 12 perspectives or 12 values. You know, value for money, when we talked about it, you know, people were competing in price and they're going out there and saying, we're cheap, you know, we've got discounts, we've got things happening. And when you look at value for price, people are actually, it was polling at 7th position out of 11, and it's slipped down to 11, which means people are prepared to pay more to get what they want.
So
in addition to that...
What are we looking for in terms of priorities?
We're looking for responsiveness, but the top 3 that are valuable and important is number 1, friendliness, 2 is staff knowledge, 3 is efficiency, 4 is professionalism. Now, they're the top 4.
Are we getting those though?
In some areas, and I guess a lot of it is to do with where you go and that particular experience. So I could go into a store and you will find that that particular person is just so friendly. When we mean friendly, we also mean sincerity. We don't mean robotic friendly, like, good morning, how are you? Good morning, how are you? We mean, good morning, how are you? And what can I do to help you?
See, I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong here, but I was just chatting to Tracy and a few of the floor staff here, and they were all saying, look, young people out there just don't know how to do service well. They don't know how to treat customers well.
I didn't say that.
No, Tracy didn't say that, but a lot of the other guys did on the floor. That's true, though, isn't it? Are young people as good as... Go on.
I guess that you're talking about the generation factors, and that's something we've also done a lot of research work for this week. We will launch the results of that on Friday. Generation Y is a very different they're a very different person. They're very different to recruit, to train, to retain within our business. They're a different customer. They're far more intellect, they're more educated, they're up with the IT, and that's a lot of the reason IT has accelerated our expectations. Information technology has changed the way that we do business. You know, when customers are out there, they want things faster, more accurately and more on time. And they really don't have the time. They're time poor. So when they want something, they need to get in there, get what they want and out again. And this is what the Gen Y kids are like. They want things faster, more accurately and more on time. We, as business people, need to understand what the generation factors, particularly if we're baby boomers, we're serving Generation Y, or in reverse, as a consumer, we're a baby boomer and we've got a Gen Y serving us. So those generation factors are critical.
Interesting to talk to you, Tricia. We'll talk to you some more down the track, because Tracy and I haven't resolved our issues on customer service. I don't like to be bothered at all when I go into a shop. That's it. No bothering.
You don't want anyone to come up to you and say, hello, can I help you?
No, I don't want that. I don't want anything. I don't want any correspondence with the person in the shop. That's
there you go. Don't offer ever to help Carl. He doesn't need your help.
I know exactly what I want, and I'll get it. And if I want help, I'll ask for it.
All right.
Well, just remember to compliment them if they're there.
You look lovely.
If they do great service, yeah.
Tricia, you look lovely today.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tricia. And that is a good point. If you do get good service, you should thank them for their help. All right, 2 Australians are planning to become the first Aussie space tourists. Their story is coming up. Stay with us.
1, vibration, intermittent, booster ignition.